It's no surprise Rihanna is going to have a baby. The 33-year-old vocalist and her rapper boyfriend Asap Rocky were photographed by paparazzi walking through the streets of New York City over the weekend, and Rihanna flaunted her newest accessory, a baby bump. The sweet couple reportedly made their romance official in late 2020 and took their time letting the public know how serious they were. But in May, ASAP Rocky couldn't keep his feelings for Rihanna to himself any longer, calling the icon his lady and the love of his life in an interview with GQ, and also said starting a family is, quote, my destiny. Celebrity rumours are unfortunately a part of our world in terms of how things go in that area of life, because when you have such beloved or infamous celebs, the rumours are inevitably going to fly in terms of what they're doing, who they're with, the relationships that grow or break apart, and, of course, if someone is about to have a baby for Rihanna. There have been a lot of rumours over the past several months about whether she's pregnant, and now she is. If you're thinking, wait, haven't we been through this before? You'd be correct, because as of last November, there was plenty of speculation about Rihanna being pregnant. Last year, Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley designated Rihanna as the 11th National Hero of Barbados, the first one named since 1998. Following the pictures of the ceremony, social media lit up with speculation that Rihanna was pregnant with ASAP Rocky's baby. She denied it hilariously when it was brought up to her, even though this wasn't the first time fans suspected Rihanna was pregnant. Back in 2019, she addressed prego allegations by saying, I don't think about stuff like that, but I don't know God's plan. Rihanna responds with a laugh. I'm looking forward to all the pregnancy rumours after this interview. So yeah, for her, she's been tied to this rumour for some time. But the irony here is that it typically takes a few months for you to realise that you're pregnant. And it's been a few months since that ceremony. And now number 5, she's pregnant. The Diamond singer and fashion mogul, aged 33, is pregnant and expecting her first child with rapper ASAP Rocky, and were both photographed out in New York City over the weekend, where Rihanna debuted her baby bump wearing a long pink jacket. Her oversized outerwear was unbuttoned at the bottom to reveal her growing baby bump adorned in a gold cross with colourful jewels. Following the wonderful news that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky are expecting their first child, people have observed that Drake has stopped following ASAP on Instagram. Let's dive into it. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky were in the news on Monday. Rocky made headlines when they posed for photos with Riri's growing baby belly front and center. Smile! Rihanna made it clear that she is expecting her first child by flaunting her baby bulge in the streets of Harlem as snowflakes fell on her abdomen. And as soon as the photos began to circulate online, fans took to Twitter to share their emotions about the baby news. Such as one guy who said, "We are getting a baby clothesline before we get an album." Another person posted that Rihanna, Nicki Minaj and Katy Perry are now mothers. Yes, this is correct. Allow it to soak in for a moment. While another fan is already anticipating Rihanna's most epic troll ever, he continues, if Rihanna names her child Album and captions it with "Y'all been asking for it, I will just curl up and cease to live." Exactly, she wouldn't do it. Oh, she'd do it. Like and subscribe to the channel and comment "done" to get a free shout out. Finally, one user took a shot at one of Rihanna's most famous ex-boyfriends, adding, Drake is sobbing over this Rihanna news right now. Sorry Drake, but you loved and you lost. While celebrities like Nicki Minaj praised the happy couple, Drake appears to have chosen a less cordial attitude, apparently unfriending ASAP Mob. According to snooping fans, Drake quit following ASAP on Instagram after the happy couple made their pregnancy announcement public. Rihanna and Drizzy apparently dated for the first time in 2009, months after her traumatic divorce from Chris Brown. And while it's been rumoured that they dated on and off over the years, particularly in 2016 when Rihanna and Drake received a matching tattoo of a cameo shark, she never verified to any media source that things were serious between them. Quite the reverse, in fact. Rihanna said in a 2018 interview with Vogue that she and Drake were no longer friends, but they were also not enemies. Drake and ASAP have been pals for a long time. And ASAP has even stated in interviews that Drake gave him his big break when he was a nothing. Yo, Drizzy man, he's a good person, a guy. Even as recently as July 2020, Drake lavished ASAP with love by gifting him a diamond pendant in memory of the late ASAP's pal, ASAP Yams. Remember, this was just a few months before photos of ASAP Rocky and Rihanna on dates began to circulate. Several outlets reported in April of last year that Rihanna and ASAP attended a Drake-hosted party in West Hollywood. And while some claim sources said that Drake had given them his blessing, others claimed that Drizzy was irritated by the whole thing. What does he think about it? And as of this writing, Drake isn't following ASAP on Instagram, despite the fact that ASAP is still following him on the app. So should we just rely on what's written between the lines? It's also worth noting that Drake may have stopped following ASAP prior to the baby news, but the fact that he doesn't follow him speaks for itself. Over a year after his notorious leaked lyrics about sliding with Chris Brown went viral, Eminem finally apologizes to Rihanna. Eminem was heavily chastised in November of last year when a clip from an unreleased song was leaked and circulated online. Before we get into the specifics, I just wanted to offer a trigger warning because the lyrics refer to violence against women, so please continue viewing only if you are comfortable doing so. Complex and E! News both stated at the time that a verse from Eminem's 2009 album Relapse had been leaked on Twitter and Reddit. Eminem sides with Chris Brown in the verse, rapping about Chris's 2009 assault on Rihanna. Quote, "Of course I side with Chris Brown," he allegedly rapped. "I'd beat him down as well." The lyrics were never included on the album, but after the video went viral, fans chastised Eminem for glorifying assault. Others pointed out that bad lyrics have been a recurring theme in Eminem's career. Many criticized his disrespectful lyrics about Ariana Grande and a Manchester tragedy, as well as his distressing homophobic lyrics about Tyler the Creator and his rap about murdering Dakota Fanning when she was only 16 years old. While all of those words were highly hurtful, his Rihanna lyrics were especially unexpected because fans are aware that Eminem and Rihanna have cooperated on songs such as Love the Way You Lie and The Monster on several occasions throughout the years. And now, more than a year later, Eminem is apologizing to Rihanna for the leaked lyrics with a new song. Eminem stunned fans on December 18th by releasing a new companion album to his January album, Music to Be Murdered By. Side B contains 16 new songs, including one that references Riri and in which Eminem accepts responsibility for the problematic lyrics. But me, as long as I re-promise to be honest and wholeheartedly apologize, Rihanna, for that song that leaked, I'm sorry Riri, it wasn't meant to cause you anguish, Eminem raps in his song's use. Regardless, it was a mistake on my part. Some fans were quick to congratulate Eminem for issuing this apology. But Rihanna hasn't said anything about it, and in the end, it's her apology to accept or reject. Others have continued to criticize Eminem, claiming that siding with abusers is never acceptable and that his words were inexcusable and absolutely wrong. And this person was taken aback by the fact that it took him almost a year to apologize. We'll keep you updated if Rihanna speaks out about it and responds to Eminem's new lyrics. And if you or someone you know has been a victim of any kind of violence, we've included some useful resources in the description below. Also, let us know what you think of Drake supposedly unfollowing ASAP Rocky after the baby news in the comments. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch a video. If you enjoyed it, please share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel in the future to see more great videos like this. Until next time, everyone.